Here we have the Metabo cordless combination hammer. It is an SDS Max, not the SDS Plus. First thing we're going to do is scope of delivery. You get it in a plastic carry case like this, very sturdy case. You get the machine only, what we refer to naked unit. Then you get your depth gauge, your booklet, your cloth, and some lube for the mechanism. Now, the full designation of this combination hammer is a Metabo KHA 18 LTX BL 40. Now, what that all stands for, KH is combination hammer, meaning it's a chisel as well as a hammer drill. The A is the German abbreviation for Akku, which is cordless. 18 is the 18-volt platform. It's a big machine, but yes, on the lithium high-density batteries, it's not based on two 18 volts. It's a single 18-volt cell. LTX, the most powerful of the Metabo cordless motor range. BL being a brushless motor, and 40 being the maximum capacity of solid drill bits into masonry or concrete. Now, having a look at the features and benefits of this machine, up front, as mentioned before, an SDS Max chuck, a extended side handle because of the torque of the machine. Over here you have a bracket to do a sling or a clamp to assist you with the weight of this machine. You will see the battery pickup at the bottom to put the battery in, your battery release over here. Up front is a light. As you pull the trigger, the light illuminates the cutting tip of your drill bit. The Metabo has MVT, which is the anti-vibration for Metabo. It pivots over here, and the concertina's on top over here. If you look, that assists with fatigue for the operator. An ergonomic 4-finger pistol grip, trigger grip, and your locking over here. So if you put it into chisel function, you will see you can lock your trigger. It will not lock in the hammer function with rotation. So on top is your dial up here. In this position, it's for chiseling. You've got neutral top and bottom here, which is if you have a flat chisel and you want it horizontal or vertical, you can turn it. Then when you lock it in here, the chisel won't rotate. And chisel function. Spinning it right to the back, you have the full percussion mechanism activated as well as rotation for drilling. At the back here, you have a button for 70%. We will demonstrate it now with battery in. That should you do some light chiseling where you only want 70% of the power of the machine. Right, a couple of other features inside the machine. It has the Metabo S safety clutch, which is a really cool feature and can save you some money, because as you're drilling, if you hit rebar or steel and it locks your SDS Max bit, then the armature of this motor will continue spinning, and you need to understand the cooling, the fan is attached to that. So the airflow will continue, the motor will keep spinning, there will be no burnout, and you will save your drill bit and you won't rip your tungsten cutters out. So each time the clutch engages, you're saving yourself quite some money, as well as saving your elbows and personal injury. The machine also has an electronic, which is VTC, stands for Vario Tacho Constamatic. In simple terms, what that does is this machine is quoted at spinning between 450 and 580 RPMs. Now, that's no load speed. So with this machine, with a VTC, it's like a cruise control. The harder you push, it just draws more current from the battery pack and keeps that RPM consistent, no matter of the load you put onto the machine. Right, let's just demonstrate with the battery in. You slide the battery in at the back, and here we go. In the chisel function, you'll see it won't turn, and you can lock it. If I now activate the 70%, you will see the light illuminates and you have 70%. Also the working light in front as soon as you pull the trigger. Right, machine including battery in this format weighs 7.9 kilos approximately. The blows are 8.6 joules per blow. You have 3,200 blows per minute, RPMs as mentioned 450 to 580. Capacities for this machine is in a solid bit, 40 millimeters in concrete or masonry, and should you use core bits, 105 millimeters on the Corbets. Right, going to the batteries, as mentioned before, it's not part of scope of delivery, but what we do recommend is the Metabo LTX, the high density batteries. Reason for that, they give you 87% more range, longevity, and as well as 67% more power, which this heavy duty machine would need. Also a 10 amp hour to give you the long range tank. Right, I hope you enjoyed this video and it was informative. Should you have any further questions, please contact your nearest Metabo agent or else go to the Metabo South Africa YouTube site.